Welcome back to Loco's nifty thread. Never mind, this is Lazy Monkeys, the next stop on the swag team to destroy.
What did you just say?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh god, it's soccer.
Sometimes words just come out of my mouth and I don't understand what they mean. But yeah, I have dyslexiactic and simply simian.
You saved it that time.
Yeah.
So, how do you shoot in this game?
With the right control stick.
Well, of course. Do you even have to ask?
Holy shit, really? I'm actually like amazed at that.
Yeah, you do. You move with other
I figured
one.
it would just... Well, that makes a lot of sense. I was going to say, because it looks like passing is the face buttons.
Yeah, passing is the face buttons. You can also hold down the face buttons to switch to the other players.
So
You usually auto switch to the one that is closest to the ball.
there are different ball types, just randomized whenever you throw them in?
Yeah, they're somewhat randomized.
I see the wheel at the bottom.
Yeah, you get a pool of ones to choose from. Like the bomb will do massive damage
Hot
if it
potato.
explodes. Explodes
What
next
does
to something.
damage do? Do the guys have health bars or what?
Stamina bars. Like if they get low stamina, they're much slower and easier to trip up. Just easier to get past and stuff.
Alright, the beach ball bounces?
Yeah, bounces and it's very floaty. I don't really like it much.
Also, look at the realistic crowd.
Still would
Also,
much rather play this than any FIFA game.
Oh, it's a lot of
If you
fun.
get-
I like this minigame. This is probably my favorite minigame in the entire series. So.
Oh, doesn't
great.
this have like the amazing ball lag too? Where like sometimes you kick the ball even though it's like 5 feet away from your monkey?
Yeah,
Oh man.
I think that might be
I love
a
it.
PS3 glitch rather than a PS game glitch.
Than the
though.
actual game.
But isn't this a PS1 game?
No, this is a PS2 game, Simon.
Oh, I keep getting that wrong. I'm so sorry.
Ape Escape 1 was PS1. Ape Escape 2 is PS2.
Whoa,
Ape
slow
Escape 1 was
down.
PSP exclusive.
Ape Escape 3 was PS2.
Isn't that scheduled to come out for PS4?
And the party games were PSP.
There are party games for
The
this.
the crowd is so good that if you get the ball low enough and you see the crowd
I
from the bottom,
remember
you
it's
realize
It's
that they're
Ape Man
double-sided.
Raving Rabbits, right?
Oh, right, yeah. One of the party games, since nothing's really happening in this video other than me whooping their ass.
Yeah, it's just like you shoot and the goalie can do nothing because you're just too strong.
Yeah, pretty much. My players are really like you can play with the monkeys that you get from the game,
So
and
is
you can get like they have certain stats each monkey does, and like mine are like the best in the game. So
oh well.
What? What button do you have to press to take a dive and pretend like some guy hit you?
no, you also slide when you're on defense, so you can trip up
Can
and
you get
trip up.
penalties?
No.
Well.
Why do you think I'm slamming the ball into all their fucking craniums?
When I was a kid, I played soccer growing up, and one time I kicked the ball as hard as I could, and I broke some girl's glasses while they were still on her face.
Ouch. That's not nice.
So speaking of the Ape Escape party
That's
games,
my soccer story.
one of the Ape Escape games, Ape Escape 2001, I think it is. It's a PS2 game that was never localized over here. You basically play as, I think you play as Natalie with like a poltergust type of thing that pulls the pants off of monkeys.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a shame to never see that get localized.
Sounds very Japanese at the very least. So have you played it? Have you seen it?
No, I haven't, but I read it on the Ape Escape Wikipedia. I was like, man, that sounds awesome.
It must be true
Really
then.
bad.
What if
Of
it said
course.
that, then it just said citation needed? Oh, there's the leg kick.
Yeah, definitely. You were nowhere near that ball.
Well, that's how soccer works.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what cleats do.
Maybe...
Buy your
maybe
cleats
with a
from Nike today.
As a
Sponges
German
with
and therefore an automatic soccer fan, I can attest that this is exactly how soccer works. By the way, my soccer experience is basically I always liked when we were playing soccer in school because that meant that I didn't have to play any of the other awful sports, basically any sport. I hate sports.
So anyway,
maybe the pants pulling poltergeist just started in this game and it just kicks the ball for you sometimes. And then it realized it was playing fucking soccer and when it could be pants and monkeys. And then it just made the natural choice that any of us would make.
Pulling pants all day, every day.
Oh, you get a show? Halftime show.
No, but you can change the monkeys that if, like...
Do you want to
your
change
ones are
out
too
literally
weak.
the best monkeys in the game? No!
If they get too weak, you kind of do, but, you know, I don't get hit by them much because they don't play as asshole-ish as I do.
Mhm.
Are you gonna use
So-
your gun?
There are actually the stamina bars.
Yeah. You can see them.
Are you
on
gonna
the
use your gun? You gonna use your gun? Use your gun.
The monkeys with like the yellow lights on their head, that means like they're pretty weakened. The red lights are the weakest.
Ah, okay, so it's just basically a 3-stage affair.
Pretty much.
Alright.
Might be stages in between, but it's kind of hard to tell.
And that's why that kick was so wimpy right now.
Yeah. Like I was trying to steal the ball.
You didn't even know where it was.
Definitely how
Chocolate up
soccer
for-
works.
For Pants Ghost.
Stop drinking coffee while we're playing soccer. You won't have to have these problems.
Can you just use your gun, please?
I will.
I don't ask for much.
That'd be so awesome. It would be like the best soccer game ever if you could do it. And wouldn't it even be like a real soccer game?
It would be definitely
Yeah,
better
in
than
real
normal
soccer games. In real soccer games, when you bring your gun, they send the police. Oh,
I think you made that joke last time, dude.
I did make it. I think it was slightly different last time.
It's a
Yeah,
new joke
everybody
from me,
starts
so
running, I think is what you said.
I can say completely unbiased that it is still shit, even if you haven't heard it before.
Whoa.
It's getting hot
Well, you
in
know what
here.
they say.
Well, it
Third
looks like we
time's
got
charm.
it looks like we got a baker's dozen. So let's get out of here and win this match.
Because you haven't won it so far enough.
I kind of wish there was an auto win function. Also, slamming the ball against like the goalie's face so it goes out of bounds counts as me getting the ball back.
Well, of course it was you who did the slamming.
Well, I mean, it's because he did the last contact on it, even if it
that's
was like hitting him.
But I think these are actual soccer rules?
Is it? I don't know.
Do you actually know why they call it soccer in North America?
Because you sock people in the face with your ball?
You guys don't do that?
That's exactly how I play FPS.
Are
but
you
not
asking me
football.
about sports?
I'm trying to make this an informative LP. I heard, so I don't know if it's true at all.
I think it's called the soccer because the
Well, 'cause
ball
we already
is
had-
made out of pigskin. And Wait.
we had football, right? And I heard, I don't want to say this like a fact because I swear to God I only heard this from someone when I was like 13. But I think it was called American football is called football because they measure the distance. And wait, they measure it in yards, not feet. What the fuck? Never mind. I just realized that my 13-year-old self has been living a lie.
guys, can't we just all get together and realize that basketball is less annoying and awesome?
Can we also realize that yards are fucking stupid and you should all use meters?
Yeah, I agree.
Well,
the metric
I'm
system
from
is really
Canada.
stupid.
I'm from Canada.
I mean, the
metric
imperial
system is
really
totally
stupid.
good.
The metric system is good. I misspoke. I apologize.
So you should
Oh,
call it
man.
meter ball afterwards and everyone would be happy.
Maybe I will call it that just to piss people off in real life.
They call it American football because every now and then someone gets to hit it with their foot. As opposed to this sport where you always do that.
This guy's really kind of beating me up.
I can't believe I never actually considered what I thought was a complete lie.
Well,
You know,
I'm
their
sorry for
goalie-
having participated in ruining your life.
Their goalie has silverware in his hands, a fork and a knife to be exact. He could just shank one of my monkeys. It would have been cool.
And then he would be forked, yeah. So
think
can you make it? Can you make it? Just stall the game. Just stall it. Play it safe.
Never.
Get into penalty shooting.
No!
Ah, so close. You were so close to having a perfect 17.
I almost got it. Baker's dozen.
A nice even number.
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Was close.
Oh, that's not Dith. What the fuck? Anyway, so next time on Monkey Soccer, we'll take on the Monk Faster Monkey Run Run.
Ole, ole, ole.
We are the champions.
Swag wins again.
Quack, 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 quack.